Welcome to Book Critique Set Number 1. The featured text for this book critique is Officer Buckle and Gloria. The author and illustrator is Peggy Rathman. The genre is modern fantasy and picture book. The reading level is kindergarten through 3rd grade, and the award is the Caldecott Medal. This book is about Officer Buckle, who presents his safety tips to students at Natville School. None of the students could stay awake or pay attention to Officer Buckle until he brought along his police dog, Gloria. During each safety tip, Gloria would demonstrate and do tricks, and all of the students were excited to learn. I chose this for the featured text because it provides students with important information about safety tips, as well as an insight to one of our community helpers, a police officer. The first lesson is Kindergarten Social Studies lesson, which is aligned with the Ohio Learning Standard. The students will be presented with the book, but before the teacher begins reading, the teacher will access the prior knowledge by inquiring about different types of rules. The students will communicate with their neighbor to discuss rules that are followed in different places. Students will be asked to critical think in order to determine why the rules are important. Then the teacher will read aloud Officer Buckle and Gloria, and the students will collaborate with one another to write down other types of community helpers, in addition to police officers, as we have just read about, such as doctors, firefighters, teachers, etc. Using Storyboard That, students will use creativity to construct a digital story that displays different community helpers and some rules that they think should be followed. So this is Storyboard That, and it is very self-explanatory. The kindergartners would be able to use this tool. They could pick their character, the setting, and choose some things that they would like for the characters to say. So the community helpers that this student has chosen is a teacher, a police officer, and a doctor. The next lesson is the 1st grade writing lesson, aligned with the Common Core standards. The teacher reads aloud Officer Buckle and Gloria, and then the students use their creative writing skills to write a short story about the importance of one safety tip. Each student will choose a different safety tip, and using Trello, students will communicate with one another to provide storyline ideas in regard to each specific tip. After reviewing the additional ideas provided on the next slide, students will create short stories. So, this student on the left of the screen said that he would like to write about wearing a helmet as a safety tip. 3 different students gave ideas, and this student has picked to write about falling off of a bike and why it is important to wear a helmet during that time. Then the students will be paired into groups of 2 in order to collaborate by combining their short stories into one. The students will use critical thinking skills to determine not only how to mesh their stories together, but which grade level would benefit from the safety rules within. To reach a wider audience, students will present their short stories to the chosen grade level. Students will use their creativity to present to keep the students interested, just as Gloria did in the book. The next book is Frog Went a Courtin' by John Langstaff and Fedor Rojavansky. The genre is traditional literature, poem, and picture book. The reading level is kindergarten through 2nd grade, and the award is the Caldecott Medal. It is about a frog who proposes to a mouse and how all the different creatures prepare for the wedding. The next book is There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Fly. The author and illustrator is Sims Tabak. The genre is poem and picture book. The reading level is kindergarten through 2nd grade, and it was awarded the Caldecott Medal. It is about an old lady who swallowed a fly, but also many other animals and insects. The next book is White Snow, Bright Snow by Alvin Treslet and illustrated by Roger DeVoyson. The genre is realistic fiction and picture book. The reading level is kindergarten through 4th grade, and it was awarded the Caldecott Medal. This book is about a snowstorm that occurs and how all the people in the town react. The next book is Owl Moon by Jane Yolen and illustrated by John Schoner. The genre is realistic fiction picture book. The reading level is kindergarten through 4th grade, and it was awarded the Caldecott Medal. It was about a young daughter and her father who venture out into the moonlit woods to go owling or call for owls. The next book is The Snowy Day by Ezra Jack Keats. The genre is realistic fiction and picture book. It's kindergarten through 3rd grade, and it was awarded the Caldecott Medal. It is about a little boy and his many adventures that he had during a snowy day. The next book is Moses, When Harriet Tubman Led Her People to Freedom by Carol Boston Weatherford and illustrated by Kadir Nelson. The genre is historical fiction, picture book. 3rd grade through 5th grade, it was awarded the Caldecott Honor and the Coretta Scott King Award. It is not only about her journey escaping from slavery, but trusting in God and His faithfulness. It is such a beautiful story. The next book is Henry's Freedom Box, a true story from the Underground Railroad by Ellen Levine and also illustrated by Kadir Nelson. The genre is historical fiction and picture book, 1st grade through 5th grade, and it is the Caldecott Honor. It is about a young Henry Brown who shipped himself away to freedom in a wooden crate. What an emotional story. I hope you enjoyed meeting all of my new friends.